Hi, I'm Sally. I'm here to give a quick review on the Salomon Speedcross 6 shoe. This is not the Gore-Tex version. This is my second pair of these shoes. That's why they look so new. I bought my first pair about a year ago and I wore them hiking in Utah and all across Europe and then in Nepal. I wore them as day hiking shoes, as backpacking shoes with a full load, and as shoes for hut-to-hut hiking, and they worked great for all three purposes. If you're used to the old school Salomon day hikers that we all used to have, these do fit very differently, so you should probably try them on. Don't assume they'll fit the same. These fit, to me, much more closely around your whole foot, and they feel great. They felt like they just fit me like a glove right when I first put them on. There was no break-in period or anything, so that's great. Of course, they don't have a high support on them, but most people, this is the type of shoe people are going to for hiking because they're just more nimble and lighter, and you'll feel the ground more through these than through a pair of chunky hiking shoes. So these have a really grippy sole on them, and I was warned not to wear these a lot on pavement because it would wear out really quickly. And I think that's true. You will notice quite quickly that the tread starts to wear a bit unevenly. But that being said, I did wear them for a 6-month trip around the world, and I hiked for 1,500 kilometers during that trip. Mostly off pavement, but on quite a bit of pavement as well, and just sightseeing on pavement too. And I did have to throw them out when I got home, partly because the tread was pretty worn out, but also because the main issue is that the back of the heel wore out. And when I tried to wear them, the plastic was poking through and scraping my heel. So I did eventually had to throw them out, unfortunately. Hence the reason I have these new ones. I believe my last ones were a Speedcross 5. They're very similar. I think the heel was maybe slightly different. They are really easy to do up, just like the old school Salomon ones. And they have a little pocket where you can stick this thing. You may know that this bounces around and you can actually trip on it unless you stick it under the little pocket that's on the tongue, which is very handy. It's right there. Somebody had to show me that. I didn't realize that. And you will want to undo it properly every time so that you don't wreck the back of the shoe like I did. I'm actually thinking of sticking some Gorilla tape on the back here just to protect the back a little bit longer. So hopefully I can get even more wear out of these. But I am happy with the amount of wear I got out of the last pair for, a lightweight shoe. They took me around the world, all across a lot of really epic hiking routes, including sandy ones, rocky terrain, everything. They're great in slippery mud, any kind of gooey, slippy stuff. They're good on ice and snow. They are, of course, these ones are not waterproof, so if you want waterproof, maybe look at the Gore-Tex, but I thought these were perfectly sufficient. You can put yak tracks on these just fine. You do kind of have to adjust them so that they go in between the treads properly, but it wasn't really a problem. And you can fit these quite easily into your bag if you decide to switch into other footwear. That's the other advantage of having a smaller, lightweight shoe for travel, for hiking vacations. I don't think this would be ideal for riding a bike, so if you're planning on doing a lot of bike riding, and this might not be the shoe you want to choose for that, but on the other hand, I'm sure you could make it work. They come in a lot of fun colors, which is great, and apparently I heard that this is now the best-selling shoe for hiking in Canada, so I'm not sure if that's true. I just heard that when I popped into the outdoor store, but I can totally see why. I just put this on and it just fit so right off the bat. I've never found a shoe, I don't think, that's so comfortable and so well fitted right off the bat. No break-in, it was great. So as long as you're comfortable with a shoe that's not going to last absolutely forever, and as long as you're not walking exclusively on concrete with these, then I would definitely recommend giving these a try.